Presidential hopeful Senator Elizabeth Warren, DMA, is proposing a new wealth tax on Americans with more than $50 million in assets, along with a significant increase in funding for the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, in an effort to curb income and wealth inequality in America. In a series of tweets shared from her official presidential campaign Twitter account, Warren outlined her plan. "We need structural change. That's why I'm proposing something brand new, an annual tax on the wealth of the richest Americans. I'm calling it the ultra-millionaire tax, and it applies to that tippy top 0.1%, those with a net worth of over $50 million, Warren stated in one of the tweets. The Washington Post reported that the proposal involves a 2% wealth tax on those with more than $50 million in assets, along with an additional 3% on those with more than $1 billion in assets. Warren is currently working with, and being advised by, two left-leaning economists from the University of California, Berkeley. Emmanuel Sees, who is one of the two advising Warren, says the proposal could raise $2.75 trillion over the course of 10 years from taxing an estimated 75,000 families. The Warren wealth tax is pretty big. We think it could have a significant effect on wealth concentration in the long run, Sees told the Post. Sees added, "This is a very interesting development with deep root causes. The fact inequality has been increasing so much, particularly in wealth, and the feeling our current tax system doesn't do a very good job taxing the very richest people." A source also told the Post that Warren's plan contains components that will work to combat tax evasion, which includes a mandatory audit trail requiring the IRS to audit a certain number of people who would pay a wealth tax. A one-time tax penalty would also be imposed on those who have more than $50 million in assets and attempt to renounce their U.S. citizenship. Democrats have had a long history of going after billionaires, especially in recent times. Earlier this month, freshman Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, DNY, said she would like to place a 70% tax on top earners. But once you get to the tippy tops, on your 10 millionth, sometimes you see tax rates as high as 60% or 70%. That doesn't mean all $10 million are taxed at an extremely high rate. But it means that as you climb up this ladder, you should be contributing more, Ocasio-Cortez stated.